What's going on, Cinco de Mayo? Tequila time somewhere. Chico Suave, Uncle Deli, and Dukes to Hazard. LFG, special guest coming on this episode. Ta. That's right, Alejandro Mata. Gonna be checking in with us about 30 minutes into the show. It's the morning run. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. The morning run. Uncle Neely, Big Dog Chico, Cinco de Mayo. ¿Qué pasa, vatos locos? Head homes to all my Latin community out there, everybody out there checking in. It's Cinco de Mayo. And Dukes, the scoop, has on a Minnesota Timberwolves jersey and reading Anthony Edwards.
I do? Oh, man.
I guess you do.
Dang. I wasn't even looking this morning, dog. My bad.
Okay. It just got up and put on you. You didn't put on it. It put on you.
Yeah, I just was, just grabbed something out the closet. It just happened to be. And I just picked up my first book of the day. I try to read every day.
Yeah.
And, they say leaders are readers. So this happens to be a book on Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And chapter 6 says push-ups. So I'm just trying to get into that. But yeah, man, good morning, everybody.
Feliz Cinco de Mayo, Debbie Garcia said. And Cinco de Mayo.
Duke's troll level is reaching exponential levels and platforms. I just got to pause to give him a shout out that the book, then the jersey, then the push-ups at will, which somehow Chico think expires. Like, you got so many, like Chico, a debt don't expire till a debt is paid.
It's like a check. When they send you a check, hey man, it says 180 days on that thing sometimes, don't it?
No, that's when that's the other thing. You owe somebody. That's when somebody paying you. Like he not paying you, you paying him. Like if anything, Chico, the longer you take, interest applies. It should go up, not away.
It was a time limit on that thing. You got to get them in within 24 hours or something like that. I think what was in the fine print. You got to read the fine print. It's like going to the fast food restaurants.
Chico,
there's fine print on there.
Chico, we shook on this.
But yeah, I got you though, Dukes. No problem. I'm just messing with you. I'm just trolling you, dog. How about that?
Okay. Thank you. I mean, we shook on this, right?
I got your push up. We shook, we high five, we pinky swore, we elbow touched, we kid and played, and we did the whole thing. We got it, dog. We did the kid and play and everything, dog. Me and Dukes and I.
Hey man, y'all know if you checking in, it is the morning run. It's your T's favorite Uncle Neely. We got Big Dog Chico, and of course, representing Ant-Man, we got Dukes the Scoop in the building. The motto is morning somewhere. The morning run coming to you live, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. You can do the math wherever else you're at. We're gonna get into some sports, recap some highlights, do some dirt digging. Then hey, we also got on this Cinco de Mayo, Alejandro Mata, kicker for the Colorado. Will be joining the show as well. You know the rules when you're popping in, check in, tap in, let us know where you're watching from. We see some people coming in now, Fayetteville, North Carolina, Onyx Hill, Maryland. Y'all keep it coming. Let us know where you're at. Arizona with Carlton Webb. Deuce the Scoop. It just seems like every day, every other day, somebody got to shoot a shot at the Sanders or the Primes. And I guess it was AB turn with his footage. His edited footage, his doctored footage, his footage that did not include all the plays. What the hell is wrong with AB, man?
Man, I don't think he ever recovered from that Vontae's perfect hit. When you go look at all of the rest of the footage and you look at what he's been doing, I mean, you kind of saw early signs. I just think it's sad, man, for someone who has a Hall of Fame career. And, he's going to, he's pretty much tainted his legacy with some of his off-the-field antics. He continues to do that, right? So it's just par for the course for AB at this point. For someone where I saw footage of him having a serious conversation about mental health with Coach Prime. And to the point where he goes in and he starts to say, I really don't have a problem with Prime. But it's like sometimes people put their foot in their mouth so far that it's hard for them to just kind of back out of it and just say, you know what, well, let me double down on it because I'm tough. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like, you know, that's and for someone who has children that play ball, imagine a recently retired, or not, let's say someone still in their athletic prime going to train. I mean, at that level, going to train one of his kids, and you know, and then bragging on it. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Shiloh was what, 19, 18, 17, something like that at the time. So it just kind of gives you a glimpse into where his mentality is at this point. And it's one of those things where, like, well, I think where Coach Prime, like, he took the high road. You feel me? He was like, man, I'm gonna pray for him. Because I think he got genuine love for him, and he knows that there's something going on with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think instead of him shooting back, he just realized that battle's already fought. Like, man, I'm telling you, that egg already scrambled, brother. You ain't gotta add nothing to that omelet.
Yeah, I felt the same way. Someone brought it up last night on Uncle Chico Live Sunday night, so we said we would touch on it. I hadn't touched on it because I really just believe mental health is real. And it's one of those situations where let's play like it ain't real. Let's just take it for what it was presented as. I mean, not only did Shiloh not play corner, he was guarding a grown-ass man and getting some.
Yeah.
I think if you really analyze it, hell, it makes Shiloh look great because if you consider the facts. Because it's not like you had a corner on AB and Shiloh's a standing in the middle of the field playing safety. You know, he was man on man with that man and getting some good work in it. But that being the point, I think that point was lost in just the effort to try to make someone look bad when you put the timestamp on the date on it, hell, you were supposed to win.
Right. So that's nothing to share for an all-pro future Hall of Fame, as you say, at least has the numbers to. There's nothing to share. You're doing workouts with a college player and you either cooking him or making him look bad. There's nothing to share at any point. You're a grown man doing this. It's like giving your little brother a workout on the basketball court and you sharing that you're bullying him or you dunking on him or you shooting a jump shot. You're supposed to, technically. Now, if he'd lock you down, block your shot, rip the ball, I don't see you sharing that. I don't see you bragging on that. Saying, good job, young man. You did a great job. You know, you did this correct. Man, you got people just have a backwards mindset, for lack of a better word. I'll say a backwards mindset. You know, and it's just crazy. They'll find anything negative in a positive, and that's what they'll try to present for whatever reason. So, yeah, man. Prayers up to AB. Hopefully he can get better.
That's what I was about to say, man. Chico, prayers up to him. But I'm like you, Dukes. I think like even when it comes to Chico's cousin Kanye, and when it comes to AB, like you can find these moments in time where everything changed, and Kanye's mom passing, and that hit that AB took from birth at like the world changed for them after that.
Yeah,
and I don't think they recovered from either one of them.
No, like even with Kanye, he did all of that. It still ain't selling no records. All of the stuff he been doing that he can't take back, he still ain't sold no records.
He's selling products though.
Okay, well, fight for your cousin.
I'm just saying he's selling products.
I mean, our family stick together.
That's a fact, though. He's selling products. You know what I mean? In spite of all his antics.
And before the chat try to hop on me and do, Chico is the one who established months ago that him and Kanye were cousins. And then when some cousin information came out, then Chico wanted to like scratch his neck and look around the room like, no, you said that was your cousin.
Hey, you can't hide that family bond, dog. As soon as I say he selling a lot of records, he's selling something, no. He's selling products.
I didn't deny him. You can't deny your crazy cousin, man. Everybody got a crazy cousin that comes around and you like, here he go again.
Yeah, that's the common part we got a problem with.
Hey, what products is
speaking of moving products and supporting family, Big Beach Franklin, $2, says, speaking of Cinco, Dukes, let me cop 5 of Chico push-ups. Chico, you got a sponsor. You got to do 5 push-ups in the name of Big Beach Franklin.
Appreciate that, Big Beats.
Yeah, so that's 5.
I got family to represent for me, man. I got more family in the chat. Y'all come represent for your boy.
But again,
Yes,
for your
that
cuz.
doesn't take away to push-ups. That's
just
just
took away
you
5
doing
right
them in their
there.
honor.
No,
Oh yeah, I got doing it. Oh, you're right. Y'all said that last time. You're right. You're right.
It doesn't delete the
You're right.
push-up.
You're right. I forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah,
Well,
It's just
if y'all want me to do some push-ups in your honor, I think I already have some for Debbie Garcia. Now we got some for Big Beats Franklin. Anybody else would like?
You got a good 80 of them left, so you got a lot to go around.
I got 80, right, Duke? Or 75?
80.
Look at the 80. I'm on you. I'm on you. He didn't even think about it. Oh, the 80. I'm already on you. I'm on your ass, boy.
All right, Chico, I'm coming at you with this one.
Yeah.
NBA, we had a game 7 last night in Houston. Golden State traveled to H-Town, and they left for Reynolds and got on out of there. They did their thing on them. And now that's 2 game 7s we've had. 2 series had to go 7 games. For those teams that have won, the Denver Nuggets got a game 7 win. Golden State got a game 7 win. Chico, where are you on their next series, though?
Next series looks like it'll be OKC versus the Nuggets, Minnesota and Golden State. We're going to stay in the West right now. A lot of people are high on OKC. They're high on OKC. Can they beat Denver in 7-game series? It's going to be tough. But I'm going to go with an upset right here. I'm going to go with Denver and Joker. Denver win that series. Minnesota win versus the Warriors. That's going to be a tough one too. But with Steph Curry's thumb looking like Uncle Neely's toes, then I don't think he can continue to shoot the ball like that. That's going to become it's going to affect them at some point. So I think Minnesota win that series. You'll see Minnesota versus Denver in the Western Conference Finals. And I'm going for the Knicks over the Celtics. I can never root for the Celtics. And then I want to see Cleveland beat Indiana Pacers. So I think the Knicks and the Cavs, Wolves, and the OKC Thunder. That's going to be the conference finals.
All right, Dukes. Get him back.
I agree.
You agree? You think Denver going to upset OKC?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I like Denver, and I like Minnesota to come out the West. And shout out to DJ Scream. I got the co-host iHeartRadio this weekend in Atlanta on 96.1 The Beat, and I put it out. I think Anthony Edwards brings it back to the city this year. At very minimum, I think he goes to the championship. So I like Boston. Who'd you take in the Cleveland Pacers?
I take Cleveland.
Yeah.
They're down 0-1 right now, though, but I'll take Cleveland.
I would. I don't. That's like a boring series to me. I don't know why.
That's a toss-up.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Well, I agree with you on the Nuggets. Let's stay there. Let's stay Nuggets. OKC. All right. I agree with you on the Nuggets.
We were supposed to stay on the Western bracket, but Chico just went all over the damn place.
Well, sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
I finished mine though. Time to finish yours. Let's go.
So for that, with that being said, I like Denver and T-Wolves. I just think that the same problem that the T-Wolves presented to the Lakers, they present to Golden State. Even though they lost 3-1 going into this season in that series, I just think that Golden State doesn't have enough interior defense that they play. And as Father Time continues to tick on Draymond Green, his interior defense is sliding his feet and fouling, but he can't get up to like the jumping ability isn't what it used to be. So I just think if they employ the same type of offense they did in Game 7 twice, where they attack the middle of that zone at the free throw line and then go to Gobert and use Gobert as someone to high point the ball and maybe facilitate a little bit through the offense through. You do that 2 games and everything else, I think the Minnesota is going to be able to win.
I'm going to go Chico route and not agree with y'all. I'm going to just be the contrarian just because I don't like agreeing with y'all.
Tell us what you believe.
No, I do believe this, but it makes it even sweeter Chico, you don't understand gambling and odds and all that. When everybody else go one way, you make more money going the opposite way. Even if it don't work out, you get more bang for your dollar. So because of y'all are both so high on the Nuggets, I'm gonna go with OKC, who's been the Western favorite all along. I'm not gonna think nothing gonna change. When it comes to Timberwolves and Golden State, look, here's Golden State on the chance. Draymond got to get Ant-Man to punch him, and so Ant-Man get out a game or two. Other than that, Father Time, give me Timberwolves, and they want to be close. But it's going to be a 5, if not a sweep. So give me OKC and the Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals. And because I have no real dog in the hunt, just because my boy from ATL wants his homeboy to get one, I ride with the Wolves in Western Conference Finals.
Let's go.
I ain't got no OKC team. SGA ain't never spoke to me or nothing. I ain't got no no love for them or nothing like that. So. But Chico, did you say the Knicks were gonna beat the Celtics?
I did.
Oh yeah, you want to bet back?
I'll say that.
The Knicks
I'll say this.
With rotates, they ain't got but 5 players.
Hey, Chico, you want to bet back?
Man, nah, man. Y'all messing with that bet stuff from now on. All right. It's over with. It is final.
You don't want to bet? So look, I got a sweet bet for you.
¿Qué pasa, home? Hey, no. 9. No, dog.
Chico, tell him no in Spanish.
No. All of those things. 9.
Chico, Knicks ain't beating the Celtics, man.
I said, first of all, I said I'm rooting for the Knicks to beat the Celtics. I hope they beat the Celtics.
Last night on Uncle Chico Live.
And last night I broke down why and how. I said the Celtics mess around to get an injury from Porzingis one of those.
That's when you call me the N-word. I remember.
Or one of those two.
Yeah.
Two guards that they have. Holiday or Derek White messing around to get hurt, because those two guys are vital to this team along with Porzingis. One of those guys get hurt.
He made his whole prediction based on somebody from the Celtics getting hurt.
Hey.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
It's not logical unless we're talking about Anthony Davis.
Chico.
Porzingis stay hurt just as much as Anthony Davis.
They don't need Porzingis to beat the Knicks, man. Knicks barely beat the damn Pistons. Had to work their ass off.
I don't care about what they did with the Pistons. Pistons are tough. This is about matchups, and style makes fights. Y'all know that. And the Knicks, I think, have what can match up with Brown and Tatum on the wings. With Anunoby, with Hart, with Bridges, they can defend those guys.
From a betting standpoint, I ain't mad at you. $10 on the Knicks will make you more money than $100 on the Celtics will. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. But just logically speaking, come on, dog.
I mean, sometimes you gotta go with your gut, Chico.
See, and that's what I'm going with. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Everybody,
you know what I'm saying? This is the bet. I feel like this is the one.
Don't go by that one real fast. But that Chico don't know ball. He a tight end. Don't hit the end button real quick.
And you're gonna give that some? Come on, man. I could put it on the screen because I know it don't mean a damn thing.
Chico, sometimes
throw a ball up and still win.
Chico, sometimes you get a download that when everybody else zags, you zig. And this is one of those times where everybody is with the Celtics and you're betting with the Knicks. This is the time, I think, that you make that bet and you win and you get the gloat in everybody's face because you believed in it so much that you bet.
This man got heart. He's still trying.
I agree with that, Chico.
He's still trying. And look at his tag team partner over there trying to come off the rope. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all one more time.
I'm just saying, Chico, he made a very salient point. If you ain't nothing like betting to prove you believe what you believe.
And where I was gonna go with this was the movie A Bronx Tale. There's a scene in the movie where the guy, and there's a couple scenes in the movie, but one they was at the horse race. And Sonny and Cologio, I think it was, they bet on one horse, right? They was like, oh, that horse going to win. But then all of a sudden, here comes the other character. I forget his name, but he was the Jinx. He bet on that same horse. He was like, come on. Once C looked over and saw that guy betting on that horse, he didn't even let the race finish. He ripped up his tickets and walked out before the race was over because he knew.
Yeah, the cooler came over there.
So when Uncle Neely comes in, he wants to say, I'm going to ride with Chico. I'm going to ride with Chico. I'm going to ride with Chico.
But
Chico
when have I
says,
rode with Chico? Your point is actually incorrect because I literally picked OKC because you picked the Timberwolves.
No, but who you picked because of me, though? You came in here saying, I'm going to ride with Chico because Chico rode with this people, so I'm going to ride with Chico. Did you not say that?
No, I did the opposite. I rode with the Celtics. I'm not going no damn Knicks. Man, the Knicks can't be Chico.
No. Who'd you go with? You went with the Nuggets, right? OKC? You
No,
went with somebody with me.
Exactly. My point was I went the opposite. I didn't go with the Nuggets.
Who you went with that I went with?
Nobody. That's my point.
Well, Duke's you that got in. Well, one of y'all was that guy. Y'all came behind me. And you say you're going to ride with me. Well, whoever said they're going to ride with me, I'm tearing my damn ticket up and I'm going the opposite way.
I promise you, I didn't say that. I would look, Chico. It can be pouring down raining.
You don't lie.
And I can't get a ride with nobody, but you pull up, hey man, you good? I'm good. Chico, I ain't get no damn competition.
The reason why you do that, because you know, as soon as I pull up, I open that door. As soon as you take a step toward, I'm a psych.
Keep itching up. And I'm good, Chico.
We'll pull off.
I get soaking wet before I get to call with you, right? I get to putting pneumonia.
Damn.
That was my drunk uncle used to call it pneumonia. He would pronounce the P and the N. Putting pneumonia.
That's funny.
He called it pterodactyl, a pterodactyl.
Well, yeah. That's our predictions for the NBA playoffs. Finish up right now to go to the finals, and we'll give you our predictions of the finals when they get there. When we know the two teams.
Give me this one, Deuce and Chico. Give me this one. Y'all both on the Nuggets over OKC. How many games?
See, and that's the question right there. I originally picked OKC, but I'm going with the Nuggets on gut feeling right now. OKC has the younger team. They got a bunch of 3-and-D guys that should win on paper. You know, they should win on paper. Also, Denver lost a couple of their 3-and-D guys in Brown and KCP. So that could be a huge factor in this game, but experience should prevail in this series, in the 7-game series right here. This is going to go to distance.
You got 7. Okay, you got another 7.
Yeah, I like 6.
I tell you what, if the Nuggets win in 7, they guaranteed to lose. They would lose against Golden State even then. You can't go 7 back-to-back, man. Them old jokers, man.
Yeah, I think they got a point to prove too, man. I think them boys really want to I think the ones who wasn't with Mike Malone, they really want to stick it to him. Like, yeah, man, you see, we won because of you. Like, I just feel like they got a point to prove.
Yeah, they got that battery in their back.
Yeah, man. Because they really should have lost to the Clippers. Like, they had some fortune go their way. That didn't have to go that way. So, yeah, I just think, and the reason that the Clippers played them so tough is because they got a lot of veterans, man. Like, people forget about how long Norman Powell been in the league. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Kawhi, they just had a lot of veteran leadership and guys who knew how to play and who knew how to win in tough situations. They ended up losing, but that's why the series was so close. When you look at this next series, I just think the Thunder, if your elder statesman is SGA, I just don't know about that in playoff basketball.
All right, now in Hiller, 27. I think that's what they say. Because I think all 3 of us got Cavs over Pacers. I got Cavs over Pacers.
I didn't even want to pick that game because
it's both the same series, but I'm going with the Cavs, and I'm going with the Cavs based on what I've seen during the season.
Right.
Donovan Mitchell, I think, didn't he pass Michael Jordan 30-point games in the playoffs? Let me look that up. I know it was a stat like that. He's been killing in the playoffs. And since y'all going with Cleveland, do I need to change and go with the Pacers? Pacers then?
Man, one thing about the way that the Cavaliers are set up, I had this argument with my pops not too long ago, but the only guard since Isaiah Thomas to be a small guard and lead his team to the championship was Steph Curry. It's hard to win big when your dominant guard is a small guard and the dominant player on your team. It just don't happen. Like,
and they have two of them.
Yeah, like it just, I don't know what it is. It's like you can't, like, if you can name me another team that was led by a guard 6'3" and under that won big.
Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars.
I literally just said.
Yeah, I don't think Chico was listening.
I heard you say Steph Curry, and I'm sorry. Did you say Isaiah and Joe?
He said since Detroit.
Oh, since, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Goodness gracious. Okay, it's all right not to hear some things sometimes. That's why I asked. It's all right.
Now we on the show together. It's not okay.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing. Like, even with Brunson, it's gonna be hard for Brunson to do it. Yeah. Like, you really you really got to do it from the outside. Like you really got, like, Steph Curry did it because nobody could. There wasn't any, like, but you can't play him 50 feet. Like, he's shooting that bitch from I mean, he's shooting the ball from 40 feet. So he was able to kind of get through that. But outside of that, I just don't see it.
I just still think there are moments, Chico and Dukes, in a game, and then it should be more than moments. Like, it should be part of the damn strategy. Mm-hmm. It's been a while since you've seen someone who has a bigger guard, which most of them have a bigger guard, just say, hey, look, man, when we cross each other down here in the paint and I got Curry standing behind me, throw the damn ball to me no matter what. Like, nobody makes him work in the post on defense and thereby send a double team, I kick to the open man, or he got to foul me. Because his defense, even up top, is 50-50 at best. His defense, when you post him up, is non-existent. Like, he has to wait on help or foul. But it's like, it's almost like this respect kind of game taking place, and I don't want to do him like that. It's like, Ant-Man ain't finna do that.
He proved that.
You mean Ant-Man's not about to show him that respect? Yeah.
Ant-Man ain't respect Barack Obama.
Who could take him in the post, though, in this series? Is Ant-Man a good post player to do that?
Globally, well, you could, because if you switch. But I'm talking about globally, any guard is bigger than him. So you arguably could do it with any team. But it's rarely. Houston did it a couple times early on.
I like how they put Arthur Thompson on.
And then the guard would kick and somebody hit a mid-range or a three, but Curry, one thing negate his scoring, he negate his scoring. Sorry, he's the defensive liability.
Yeah.
And you got 3 or 4 fouls on you. It's hard to shoot a three from the bench.
I mean, Steph Curry can shoot a three from the bench, but I understand what you're saying.
About he out the game in the bench. Like, if he's sitting on the bench with his pants on and done took his ankle wraps off and looking at his Uncle Neely toe finger, like, he can't score from there.
Bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it don't look good, man.
Ugh. But that shows you that toughness, man. He's still out there shooting. I just don't know. It's almost like when something is hanging on by a thread and it's only going to take one more just to, to finish it off. I think that's what his is. He's like hanging on by a thread.
Like, lose your tooth and you would let your mama pull it.
One hard foul, swipe down on that thing, he could be out of the game.
Okay, then Chico. Chico a little spicy.
What, man? What y'all talking about?
He said swipe down on it.
Shout out to all the Uncadelics out there. Those are the fans of Uncle Neely, the Uncadelics. Give them up.
Hey, that's
Uncadelics.
Whoever came up with that, was that you, Chico?
No, that wasn't me.
Somebody in the chat last night. I forgot who it was.
Might have been Reef in the chat, but they came up with they said Uncadelic, and that's one right
that's
there.
Hard. Chico, hey, look, tell me this.
Is it like this, Uncle? Wait, it's like this, right? Wait. Which one, Uncle?
Go ahead, Chico. Yeah.
Which one's it's the font, Uncle? Like this, ain't it?
Yeah. P-font right there.
Chico, hey, why you call Uncle N-word last night?
Come on, man. Y'all can be focusing on the wrong thing, man.
He got frustrated.
Nah. My inner Dukes came out. Somebody said in the chat my inner Dukes came out.
Chico is used to being the Dennis Rodman and being the one to agitate. Like when Dennis Rodman told Alonzo Mourning he had a nice ass and Alonzo just took himself out the game and went sit down.
That's true. That's
so
what Marco
I was hitting Chico last night. He's like, dog, I'm done.
I'm just gonna foul you right here. Dog. I just gotta foul you, dog. And raise my hand.
That's me.
Yeah, that's me right there. That's me. Hard foul. I told you I'm
Von
getting 4 of
Randall
them in this game.
says, "Preach, Unc. These kids don't play old school basketball because of the number of point game and the fouls that would be called." Hey man, get Joker foul trouble, get out of the game. That's how. What's my man? They got Chico out the game with them skyhooks.
Oh, Marco.
No, Chico.
Yeah, that's how Marco got Chico out the game.
Shout out to Big Marco, man. Shout out to Big Marco. Ain't nothing but love over here, big dog. I ain't doing nothing but shout you out. Marco said, "I'm gonna punch you in the face, dog. I'm gonna punch you in the face. You touch me again, dog." I said,
What you
"Dang."
hold up. What you was doing?
Man, I could have been doing anything,
man.
dog. I ain't no telling what I was doing. I ain't no
I was
lie.
just telling my stories.
Oh, you mean you mean Unc or me?
No, I'm talking about Chico. What you was doing to Marco?
I could have been doing anything. Like he said, I was heavy in that Dennis Rodman era versus Shaq or Alonzo Mourning. So all I knew is my only chance was against this big monster was to agitate him, get him in foul trouble, get technical fouls, make him punch me, or get him on the bench. Like Unc said, you can't do nothing on the bench. So that was my whole goal. I don't care how it is. If you're gonna swing at me, swing at me. But at this point, we were coming down the court, and I might have grabbed on his shorts, elbowed him in the ribs, said anything. I ain't no telling. I'm telling you, like literally, I could have said anything. But he stopped like mid court, halfway. You know, you running down the court. He didn't even keep running. He stopped. Like, so you knew he was serious. He stopped and looked at his dog. I'm gonna punch you in the face out here, dog.
Hey, that's how Alonzo Mourning did. Hey,
Yeah.
Robin bent over the waist and looking at Mourning booty, talking about you got a nice ass. Hey, Mourning, hey man, come get me out the game, man.
Mourning's like, hold up, man, just take me to the sideline now. I'm not dealing with this.
Hey,
because I'm going to literally punch this man.
Mourning looking at Robin, hey man, you a sick mother. There's
Yeah,
something wrong with you, man. There's something wrong with you.
Man, hey,
Robin was smiling in his head.
You know you really ticked Marco off, man, because when I called him, the way he described you, he was like, "You mean Chico?" I was like, "Yeah, no." I was like,
"Man, they used to try everything. Now they used to call me Fat Boy. They used to call me Big Ugly. They used to call me some everything when I was at the free throw line, dog. Everything."
Man, that's crazy, bro.
That
I'm over here cracking up because I was like, "Marco, why you say that first?" He said,
"That's the first thing in his mind."
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I hate that mother. I respect him, but I hate him. I bet he was like, I respect him, but I hate him. I owed him a punch in the face. But I said, "Marco, you see all these folks in this?" Luckily, we was at home when he said that. Now, we would have been in his home gym. I probably would have, hey man, let me go to the bench for a minute. But since he said that he was in my home gym, I was like, "Oh no, dog. No. Ain't no fucking going on." No.
Yeah, they're gonna rush the flow.
Yeah, I said, "Man, look around, man." I said, half these motherfuckers in here, my cousin. You swing at me, it's gonna be over for you.
Boy, Ye was down there.
Ye was not Ye in the stands.
Yeah.
All right, man. We digress, man. Shout out to the legend out of Montgomery, Alabama, dog. It's all fun and games.
Check the back for my tie, man. Check the back for my tie.
So we're gonna kick off this Cinco de Mayo as we should. We have a special guest coming on. Y'all like that? I like that right there. Having a
you slept with that, Chico.
Chico, festive attitude right there.
You went crazy.
You did, Chico. That was all right. You like Chico when you want to, you actually talented. Where you want to be.
Hey, Mata, you hear that, Mata? See how they playing me, Mata? Let me bring in my homeboy, man. We're gonna bring in the one and only number 16. Yeah, this is my homeboy, dog. This is my Vato.
Mata is a citizen. You ain't no citizen.
Mata, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for joining us on the morning run on this Cinco de Mayo weekend, or Monday. It's Monday, right? Cinco de Mayo Monday. Yes, indeed. Monday. How you doing? Where you at right now?
I'm in my car. I'm in a little brunch date with my girl right now.
Okay.
What I'm talking about, Mata?
Yeah. You feel me? Just chilling.
You look like you got my shirt on. You all right?
I'm chilling. It's a new shirt that I got for my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Appreciate it.
When was your birthday? It just passed, right?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday. Happy belated.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Mata, let's get a little quick update from you, man. How was your spring? Your workouts always the spring game, and your enthusiasm with Coach Michael Pollock being the special teams coordinator. Now, just bring us up to speed.
You know, I think I had a pretty good spring outside of the spring game. Obviously, not my best performance there. But overall, throughout like the practices and the workouts with Coach Swayze and all of them, it's definitely a change. Definitely like a curveball, but you know, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to the workouts, and I'm learning. I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. I'm getting fitter, I guess. Pause. um, but no, I feel good. I feel really good.
Nice. For everybody out there listening, Mata, everybody knows the slogan Mata don't miss. Tell us, how have you been improving this spring with Coach Pollock there as your new special teams coach? What are some of the things you've been working on to get better?
So obviously my power, right? That's always been like up to question. That's always been like the main thing about, you know, Mata's accurate, but from like 45 and in. And I'm, you know, if I want to make the NFL, which is like obviously goal number one, I know I gotta get stronger and I gotta get more consistent from distance because I know I could do it. I just gotta get consistent from that distance.
But what are some things? How can you get stronger as a kicker? Like, is it just overall strength that helps out, or is it like specific workouts you do? You know, take us into that.
So there's a like a group of muscles that works together to get power, whether that's your abs, glutes, hamstrings, thighs, and all that. And pretty much it's just all like explosive work. You know, whether it's box jumps or hang cleans, power cleans, and stuff like that. And so the more explosive a kicker is, the more powerful that guy is, in my opinion. That's what I think it is. That's what I'm focusing on this offseason.
Nice.
Hey Mata, so you went to Buford here in Atlanta, the metro area. When you talk about the brotherhood that is Buford, all the guys who are playing big time football and even the guys playing FCS or below, what's it like being a part of that brotherhood? And do you keep in contact with your brothers from Buford that go to different schools?
Oh, all the time. You know, my boy Ashton Daniels, he just transferred to Auburn. He was my
Yeah.
holder. I talk to him every time I go home, and like, cause we have like similar breaks. So every time I'm home, you know, Malik Spencer's home, Ashton's home. Who else? Gandy's home. But yeah, I see a lot of the guys when I go home, and like it's just a great time seeing them, just because I know that we got history. You feel me? Like we won three straight state championships, and we earned everything that we worked for. You feel me? So
Yep.
it's just it's a great feeling every time I see him back on.
And look, Mata just dropped the name in there, Malik Spencer, but y'all probably know that's Block from Block ENT, Boys in the Hood, all that. That's his son. So
Okay,
that's
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, like real live Atlanta royalty right there. I like how you dropped that one in there, big dog. For sure.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my man.
Yeah, for sure.
Big
And
block.
Mata, your coach from Buford was at the coach's Nike camp that Coach Prime put on.
Yeah. It was great seeing him again because he promised me that he was gonna come visit me and Mantrez at Colorado, and I was like, all right, we'll see. And then he actually did. So it was a great time.
So Mata, you know, you said it yourself, not your best, you know, spring game. You want to perform better. I want to talk about, you know, one, Coach Prime, like knowing what a kicker could do from this distance using multiple kickers. But having said that, I also see you guys, you and Buck, working on things that might be outside of that. And both of y'all absolutely have range. So when it comes to like those in-game moments, there's so many things that have to work together, you know, the snap, the hold, the
Right.
kick, the win, and the mindset. Like, what do you go through, you know, before you line up the kick and making sure everything's right to make this kick? And how much of it is a mental process versus a getting physically stronger process?
So kicking, in my opinion, has always been 90% mental, 10% physical. You know, it's more of a mental game than it is a physical game, just because of, you know, the pressure that you get for every kick. Whether you make it or miss, you could be the hero, you could be the zero. And to prepare for a kick, whether it's a PAT or a 50-yarder or 55-yarder or whatever, to be honest, the second I start thinking, that's when I mess up. You know, in practice, I'm like, okay, I gotta focus on this. I gotta make sure my counter arm goes across, not down. Gotta stay up. But in the game, I'm not thinking. I'm just out there, and it's just all muscle memory from that point.
Mata, on this great Cinco de Mayo, let me ask you some questions that's related towards it. First of all, how, if you guys did any at all, how did you guys celebrate Cinco de Mayo as a family?
So I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like Americans celebrate it more than Mexicans. Yeah, for us, we don't really we know the date and we know what happened, but it's not like a celebratory like day. You feel me? Like it's not something we could like get together and like drink and have food and have like a great family time. That's more for like Independence in September.
Got it. Well, let's go here. What's your favorite Mexican dish?
Can't do that to me, man. I mean, it's either there's like a top 3, right? There's enchiladas. Enchiladas are probably number 1. Then I like picaditas, which is like a local thing from Veracruz, and tacos. Obviously, you can't go wrong with tacos.
Nice.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask you. So a lot of times when we talk to specialty players like kickers and punters, we kind of think that they only think in that realm of the game. But when you watch football, who are the guys that you like the most, kicker or not? Whose games do you like on the football field, whether it's pro, college? Like, if you had to name 3 people that you enjoy watching, who are 3 guys that you enjoy watching play football?
So I'm a big Ravens fan, right? And it's because of Justin Tucker. So I try to replicate his game as much as possible, knowing he's like the greatest of all time, kickers wise.
You on your way to get a massage?
You said what?
Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that.
I asked you said you like Justin Tucker. I said, well, you on your way to get a massage?
Oh, nah. I know everything's going on. But it's cool. I haven't worn his jersey since I found out. It's just sitting in my closet right now. I'm not, but yeah. But one, are we doing all time or recent?
All time.
All time? Oh, Peyton Manning.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my favorite player of all time. He's my favorite quarterback. Graduated college, my dad. And so, it's just been a big fan ever since. He put like 55 points up for my fantasy team when I was like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
First game of the season, he just threw for like 7 or 8 touchdowns. I forgot.
Yep.
I saw Unc in Duke's head do like this when you said that Peyton Manning went to school and your dad went to school at the same time Peyton Manning did. If you guys would have listened to the Prime Parents interview with Mata's mom and dad, y'all would know that.
It's all there.
So, all right,
it's
I'm just
all
saying.
There.
Y'all go check out the interview. It's still up right now. Type in Alejandro Mata Prime Parents and you'll check it out.
Nah, for sure. I'm gonna do that, Chico. On what channel, Chico?
It's on Big Dog Chico channel. Or you just type it in Alejandro Mata Prime Parents. It'll come up.
All right, bet.
It's a great interview. To this day, I still watch it.
Oh, thanks, Mata.
Yeah, of course.
Mata, let me ask you this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You've always had, you talked about Peyton Manning. You've always had a Shedeur and a Travis.
Mm-hmm.
And when we are in a gotta have it situation where a lot of teams are getting in the field goal positions, we've been blessed with we're probably going to score a touchdown, and the field goal is not going to matter.
Right.
Going into this year without a Travis and a Shedeur, there may be more opportunity, for the kicking game.
Mm-hmm.
How are you this offseason getting mentally, physically prepared for maybe an increase in the amount of kicks that you'll be doing than you have in the past in your collegiate career, whether that was Jack State or Colorado?
To be honest, I'm just excited for it. I compare my stats to other kickers around the country, and I see them getting 20, 25 attempts a year, and I'm only getting 10 or 13. And so I know, the more attempts I get, the more accurate I'm going to get, just because, especially last year, because before the bowl game, my percentage was at 85, 86, somewhere around there. And then I had that miss from 48 or 49, I forgot. And it brought it right back down to 80. And it just kind of ruined the whole thing just because I have many limited attempts I had. Mm-hmm. Obviously, don't get me wrong. I prefer PATs over field goals any day. I'll take that. Exactly.
Talk that talk.
But no, I'm definitely excited for more attempts this season.
Nice. You mentioned Buchanan. Can you give a shout out and talk about what those other guys can bring that's in that kicking room with you?
Well, nothing's guaranteed. They're great competition. They push me to be better every day at practice. Those boys, Stoy, Gerlach, Buck, all of them. They every time they get better every day, which makes me want to keep working. Excuse me, keep working and just get better every day.
Mm-hmm.
That enchilada whooping your ass, ain't it? You try to eat that enchilada fast before you logged on.
I got a bagel.
Okay.
Yeah, that was tough. Hey, Mata, so when you look at a lot of kickers, their highlight tapes, you see guys who have a fake kick and they run it or they pass it, or sometimes sometimes you'll see kickers make blunders. They like their biggest highlight sometimes is when they make a tackle.
Mm-hmm.
As a specialist, if you had a dream play outside of you kicking the ball, what would that look like? Would it be you running a touchdown? Would it be throwing it? Would it be making a big time tackle on kickoff? Like, what is your dream play outside of kicking the ball?
It's gotta be like a counter, like a short field goal, and then like a counter, a fake going right, and then we just all pull left and for a touchdown. That's dream. That's the dream situation, but I know it'll never happen.
Running the ball, you mean?
Dream situation. What celebration do you do after you score?
I'm going right back to the Arizona State celebration.
Yeah.
I'm going right back to that.
That's hard, man. I like that, boy. Yeah. That's cold.
That's the one you said you was practicing right in the mirror,
Yeah. I got better at it. I just didn't have a chance for it last season.
See, Chico, when you do wrong and turn out right when you're dealing with good people. Mata. So, Mata, I got Mate is headed to Canada.
Yeah.
And Mate used to do a hell of a lot as your holder. As you go through this spring or went through this spring, and now we got summer 1, summer 2 coming up, and of course, fall camp. Again, that mental process and everything working in order. Do you have a combo that you like as far as snapper holder that just gives Mata more confidence that it's going to be right, or whatever happens? Who does Mata want?
So as of right now, considering the spring just ended, I want Cam Hawkins as my long snapper, and then I want new mate Damo as my holder. Those are my 2 top guys. But obviously, I still work with Gabe and Gerlach or Dempsey just in case something happens, because you never know what might happen in the season. And I don't want it to catch me by surprise. So I just got to work with everybody, trust everybody, and so that way I don't have to worry about it in the season.
Nice. What are some Mexican or Spanish terms that every teammate of yours should know?
I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Everybody knows all the words right now, but yeah, I'm gonna keep that for locker room talk.
Hey, Mata, I want to ask you with the new rules in the NFL, where sometimes you're penalized for basically like a touchback will penalize you. How do you have to touch, like, does that, and with some of the things that you do, how does that affect kickers' mindset when they think about the next level, saying, oh, I got to figure out how to get it in between this yard to this yard on the kickoff, or angling the kick? Like, how does that impact college kickers when they think about going to the next level, the rule changes of NFL kickoffs?
So, me personally, when I did kickoffs in high school, I would run out to the field with a mentality like, hey, just murder this ball, get it out the end zone. Like, you feel me? Set the tone for the rest of the game.
Right.
But now, actually having to think about a kickoff and, like, place it and, like, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me still. I'm gonna have to get used to it, I guess.
Okay, for sure.
Now, y'all know who it is, and y'all know what it is. Alejandro Mata checking in with us on a Cinco de Mayo. Pulled over in the car. Hey, he's Mexican, but he's eating a bagel on May 5th. Only on Morning Run can you get such a combination. Mata, we appreciate you, brother. We're gonna see you in a couple of weeks, man. You always welcome to check in on the Morning Run with us.
Sounds good. Appreciate you, Unc. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mata. The man you see in the place to be. M-A-T-A, Alejandro Mata.
Leon said he
The
might
one
be
and only.
mixed to Jewish. Eating a
Next
bagel.
to Jury.
Like eating a bagel on Cinco de Mayo.
Shouts out to all the Mexican Hawaiians out here. I didn't know there was a lot of Mexican Hawaiians out here, man. They roll deep though. Shout out to them.
Nice to hear from Todd, man. Appreciate Todd hopping. I'm gonna start calling him Freaky Todd. Nice for Freaky Todd to hop on here real quick, man.
Lost Boys, LB for life.
Now you see y'all with me, man. Freaky Todd, shout out to him, man.
Oh, we know the bad ones, Chico, talking about the Mexican terms. Somebody said Chico asked the dumbest questions. I appreciate it. When I look at it, it makes me wonder if I need to get my car repaired. We appreciate that too.
Hey, look, you want me to check that alternator and I bring it on around here for 3 o'clock? I ain't doing nothing after 3.
Man,
what about the carburetor?
I don't do carburetors.
Gotta have that square symbol right here. Everything you say, be done, have that square symbol right here. That one right there.
Fix that carburetor.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't nothing but that alternator, boy. Another one.
Oh, yeah, Freaky Todd did pass away, man. R.I.P. Freaky Todd. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he did, man.
Yes, of course.
That guy.
Yes.
Hey, wasn't that the best song though, Renee? That was my favorite Lost Boys song.
Of course.
The remix though.
Ghetto love is the law that I live by.
Yeah.
Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty.
Come
on, man.
You can just picture the story, man.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to recreate some of the scenes in there too.
Hip hop. What's your favorite storytelling track?
If not
I'm gonna
Renee,
have to go from a visualization standpoint now. I'm gonna give you 2.
Oh, I got a good one.
I'm gonna give you 2. That damn Slick Rick and Children story.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, I put that one up so high. I'm finna name this the Slick Rick Children's Storytelling Award.
Okay.
He shouldn't be able to win it because he did so damn great with that. Give me Ice Cube, Once Upon a Time in the Projects.
Okay, I like that.
It's like I was in that living room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like that one. Go ahead, Chico. What's yours?
Oh, I can go a lot of different ways. Let me see. Brenda.
That's a good one.
Baby. That's a story right there. Shout out to Brenda's Got a Baby, Tupac.
Barely got a brain. A damn shame. You better tell her name.
Wait, you can go with 2 on this one.
I got a story to tell. Biggie Smalls. That's the one right there. Doom. Yeah.
Man.
From the shit for the New York Knicks.
I'm gonna go Atlanta for my 2.
Surprise.
1. Gotta go with the pimp. Gotta go with Dre verse on the Art of Storytelling. Susie Screw and Sausage Thumper.
Okay.
Gotta go with that one. And then man, Tip on Still Ain't Forgave Myself. Tip, that's a real that whole Let 'Em Live show. That's a real story, you know, and where we from that happened. I ain't gonna say too much about it, but yeah, that's a real story.
Nice, I love it.
Mind playing tricks on me.
Negus Freeman said, "Welcome to the Ghetto by Spice One." Tell you what, man, one Spice One killed it on when he did that song using all the liquor brands.
I will have to hear that one again. Shout out to Spice One though, legend
Spice One. Shout out to that guy.
Orange Juice Jones, Walking in the Rain.
Oh,
I saw you and him.
Oh, he was popping it, boy. You talking about somebody
with the lisp,
popping flavor, boy. Woo.
Silly rabbit, Twictor for kid.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
Goody Mob was a good one too. Goody Mob, Ghostface Killer. Yeah,
I never heard the Slick.
I like that.
Yeah, the Slick. Yeah, I like that one, man.
Oh, let me see.
Y'all know
it's a bunch of good ones.
Yeah. Hip Hop Awards. Spice One, Serial Killer 187. Snoop Dogg, Murder Was the Case.
That's a good one.
Now, Regulators. I don't know how we not say that. That's the probably number 1 as far as playing on the radio. As far as that's That's a story right there. Everybody that tried to take someone to the East Side Motel in a
Man,
way.
Oh, now if you want to get gutter and gully with it, if you get radio play, show them what they made for. Let's leave without paying these. And show them what they. At least my whole
Devin whole CD.
Devin the dude.
Man. You know what? People don't be realizing back when I used to do music, man, that's probably one of my best times. I got to do a song with Devin.
You got to do a song with Devin?
Yeah, I got a song with Devin. That's cold, right?
Get out of here.
Man, that's cold blooded, man. Like
was it in studio, in person?
Nah, they sent the verse over. It's me, Devin. It's a white guy named Ritz and Mr. Fab.
I remember Ritz. Ritz from where's Ritz from?
He from up here, like surrounding.
Ritz.
Yeah, used to be with Yellow Wolf and all that. Yeah, Ritz and Mr. Fab.
Shout out to Yellow Wolf.
Yeah, I got a few songs with Mr. Fab. That's my partner.
Mr. Fabby Davis.
Yeah, Fabby Davis Jr. Yeah.
You know?
Shout out to Fab. What's up, Fab? Yeah. Honorary ATL.
Mm-hmm. Anything is
I think, you know what's a cold R&B? Now, it's an R&B song, but it could have been a hip-hop song. I wish you didn't trust me so much.
Wish you didn't trust me so much.
Man.
It's like a blues song.
Dog, you know what that's... Hold on.
And you know it's a true story.
True story.
Yeah.
These last $2.
Nah, bro, Chico, you know the Bobby Womack story, dog?
The Bobby Womack story?
Yeah. Bobby Womack, Sam Cooke, and his family. And Bobby Womack was a mofo, man.
I guess I don't know the story. I know some of his songs.
Bobby Womack made Uncle Nita look like a pastor.
Man, what you talking about?
Bobby Womack.
All right, look. Bobby Womack and Sam Cooke, right? Best friend, you know who Sam Cooke is?
Yeah, I remember Sam Cooke. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Legend.
Okay. They partners, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wish you didn't trust me so much was about Sam Cooke wife.
He smashed the wife of his friend.
He went to Sam Cooke funeral in Sam Cooke's suit and sat with Sam Cooke's wife.
Unbelievable.
Didn't he end up marrying
Sam
Cooke's daughter?
And then
what is wrong with this man?
I wish you didn't trust me so much.
Wow. That is terrible. That's the guy that you come back and hunt. You know what I mean? After you pass away, you come back and hunt that mofo right there, boy. I'm gonna ride you.
Man.
Well, Paul.
Man, gold medal in the FN Olympics.
In the FN
Olympics. In fact, the medal is now named the Bobby Womack Award.
For the FN Olympics, for sure. Hey, somebody said mind playing tricks on me. That's a great one.
Yeah. Ghetto boys. All right, let's go here. Unc, I'm put y'all on the spot. Unc Dukes, your favorite verse of any song that you can recite. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I could go all day because I'm a fucking lyricist.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna give you a whole 16 from my philosophy by KRS-One. I am just gonna give you a portion of it that speaks to me because it has my first name in it, and it is simply this. How many MCs must get dissed before somebody says don't fuck with Chris?
On the morning run, he did not censor himself on the morning run, but it's all good. We appreciate that. Shout out to KRS-One. Put you on the spot. You came up with one. Good job. Let me see. Dukes. I don't even know what mine is.
Man, I'd probably go with probably Andre on Black Ice.
Spit it for me.
Friends, Roman countrymen, lend me your eardrum. It was a beautiful day off in the neighborhood. Yellows and reds and braids and blues and hues beneath the dilapidated wood. Ain't a thing could explain what pertains to cocaine and the stain and rain. The summer comes around hollering about chains. Then they steady moving them keys like Bob James. And I love that one because in the studio, it used to be, it was a Bob James record in there. And on the cover, he's playing the piano. And I said, yeah, he got one. And then the all-time favorite, probably Pimp C on Top Notch Hoes.
Yeah. Take it the most, not the left.
The chain, the gangster hats, the alligator shoes with the belt, the match. I'm smoking on the finest of California love. He still want to, even though I sell drugs. In the game ain't no love. Cause he boy with my spot. They say they down with my team, but they just making us hot. You can ask Leroy White. We ain't, hey, boy, that PLC was hard, boy.
Hey, Dukes, I'm with you on that Pimp C. But I got distracted because I think Keisha Love put "Feeling on Chico Booty" by R. Kelly.
No,
on Chico's booty.
No, she did.
I think she signed it 98%. Put that back up to Chico. I think Keisha Love said "Feeling up Chico Booty."
I'm sure that's the one you saw right there, huh? Yeah. R. Kelly right there, boy. R. Kelly, woo, make a baby.
Chico Booty, hey.
Oh, now Keisha Love.
She gonna clean
your booty.
Your booty.
Do y'all do men out there? Men, let me ask y'all a question. Men, let me ask y'all a question. This for Unc and Dukes also. Do you let a woman grab on your booty? Like even if you're being intimate, if she squeezes your booty, grab your booty and damn near hike you up like come here and grip your booty. What do you do? Unc? Do you let her do it? Do you smack her hand off? Do you jump? What do you do, Unc?
What did you do when she did to you, Chico?
I'm asking you and Dukes. What do you do, Unc? In chat, what do you do?
Frico Chico. One man Rico.
Question. Look, they don't want to answer that question, y'all.
Like asking me what I do my car flip over 5 times. My car ain't flipped over 5 times.
Bro, like, so you said you asked me what happens if a woman, you said what happens if a woman come and grab my ass?
No, he ain't talking about like just in general. He was talking about in a specific situation.
Thank you. I did say that right there. You guys are being intimate. You know her. It's not just a random. You know, y'all about to be intimate, and all of a sudden, she kind of y'all facing each other, and she grab you like you would grab a girl, a woman. You would grab her. Come here. Like, what if she did you like that?
I'm still trying to figure out like what you saying. Like you talking about cup? Like you talking about how you cup a woman palms? You saying like that? Chico?
He really don't know what he doing, man. Like I'm
asking a question.
No, I'm asking the question. No, I need a clear. You saying a woman?
Okay, listen. You're with the woman. Your girl, or with somebody you're about to be intimate with, right?
This 1000% a woman. This is not.
Yes. No, yes. I didn't say it's not a question whether it's a woman or a man. The question is, I'm just making it clear that this is somebody that you are about to be intimate with.
Okay.
Right. And they grab you like Keisha in Love is saying, feeling on your booty. That's what it comes from. And she grabs your booty, out of love or whatever. What do you do? Do you let a woman grab your booty? Do you feel uncomfortable? Do you push out of the way? Or do you be like, okay, cool? What do you do?
First of all, I ain't been in that situation, but if a woman grab I'm going to be like, bro, what you doing?
That's what I told him. He trying to make me answer a question. I ain't been in that. Hey, man, what do you do?
No,
you know, over 8 times. I've never been in the car flipped over 8 times.
So you telling me, in order for you to answer this question or a certain question, you would have to have been in that situation?
Because you said, what did I do?
No, what would you do is what I said. What would you do
if this
happened to you hypothetically?
If anything come anywhere near my ass, I'm finna jump and look back. Because they just put me back there. I got a tattoo to say exit only.
Right. Not a tattoo.
Here's Chico. Here's what I think your issue is. I think you've been in this position too many times, Chico.
Man, this is
Chico. I think you've been face down, ass up.
Oh my gosh! I'm like, what the hell is that, dog? Look what this guy got on his desk.
This old school. Look at this. This.
Boy, if that ain't from 76,
it's a bank.
Lord have mercy. Take all my money,
y'all got a piggy bank. I ain't got no piggy bank.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna say that's Chico.
Right up his. Hey man, I don't play no games. Chico right up his alley.
Chico been face down, ass up too much, asking questions like that.
Unbelievable.
We try to stay on your desk Sunday night and Thursday night, but
oh my God.
Yeah,
see, chat realizes that this is a simple question coming from what Keisha and Love put on here about R. Kelly feeling on your booty. And all I said was,
but you go like you answer the question.
You want me to answer the question?
I asked you. Yeah, you refusing to answer.
I didn't hear you ask, but like Unc said, hey, I'm. It's gonna be a natural reaction. You're gonna mess around and get your wrist broke. Bow. It's gonna be like a rip movie. No,
Chico, what made you think about that? Because
I just said it, Duke. Y'all don't try to play me, y'all. I just said it. Keisha in loves comment. Keisha in loves comment.
Chico just asking the question. Was it the feeling part? What made you think about gripping and grabbing?
Sean Kemp said he a fan. He a fan. Shout out to the guy.
Play too much.
You just want to keep
Chico, we got a super chat, man. Chico, we the outside. We got a super chat, man. Put the super chat up.
Man, y'all are terrible. Unc was the one spotted out the comment. Unbelievable.
Danny Sharon, 999 super chat. Chico, I'm trying to throw you a life jacket. First of all, I stand a little more than 5 feet tall, but we can still brawl. I ain't scared of that. He dropping bars on y'all. You know. We appreciate that change of subject, then.
CeeLo.
Yes, sir.
That's
Daddy.
That's on. First of all,
I don't recall ever graduating at all. Sometimes I feel like there's a disappointment there, y'all.
No, that's like number 17 on Goody Mob first album. On the
first album. It's from Soul Food.
Because in the slots, Red Hots. I think it's Red Hots. Because in the swats, Red Hots don't drip or bleed. Yeah. I put some fire on the end of that weed.
And they got everybody on their hands and knees, and they ain't
gonna
They got everybody on their hands and knees, and they ain't.
Dirty Bill Clinton in front of me some weight. Told me keep 2, bring him back 8, and I only brought it 3.
Somebody said Unc find that at the yard sale. Hey, this Unc
that was passed down.
About to be 54, and this bank is about 20 years older than Unc.
That was passed down. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, from my uncle. Yep.
See, I called it. I was about to say from his Uncle James, who wore a long trench coat.
Shout out to Uncle Chicago's finest.
Had a big afro.
Man, he said Bun B verse on murder. I can't recite that verse, and I know it.
Choose it, lover never.
I don't listen to Bun B verse on murder. That's probably my favorite Bun B verse ever.
Man, I met Bun B 2 times. Man, shout out to Bun B to Huntsville, Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama. That's crazy. I was there when they did Master P.
And I'm the king of moving chickens in the finger licking.
All right. That's Outkast's first album, Inside Photo. Does that take $50?
Yeah. Man, you know what? It took a long time for me to realize that it was a naked woman on every one of Outkast's album covers. I mean, the album itself.
Yeah. On the inside, oh my God. With the big bush on there, the one had the big bush and the afro.
Come on, Chico. Chico, why you gotta be so descriptive?
Because that's what it was. It's on the album cover. Y'all talk about everything else on this show, and I say big bush.
Just to keep it a buck, I really don't be talking all that freaky stuff, Chico. You usually ask a freaky question. You can't name one time. Look at your uncle. Look at your uncle. Look at your uncle. Look at your uncle. No. Look at your uncle. Get your uncle. Chico, you can't one time name a time that I introduced a freaky subject.
You introduced the name. Man. You call it El Frico Chico. You gave me the name. You gave me the name. And then look at your uncle over there.
I'm chilling.
Right. One man Rico.
The one man Rico.
Rico Chico, the one man Rico. This has been the morning run. Do not forget, inaugural episode of Uncle Chico at Lunch is tomorrow, and no other than Ferrante Edmonds, Mama Tay, as we call her, Travis Hunter Mom, is going to be joining us live on Uncle and Chico for lunch. Y'all get y'all a little Taco Tuesday or something. Y'all have a meal with us. Ain't no telling what we're going to talk about, be doing.
It's going down tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. One last question, Unc. Can you tell me what that thing smell like?
I'm trying to kick it tonight.
Whoa, won't you tell me what that thing smell like?
Hey, man, BET Uncut. Okay, before we get out of here, I'm sorry. What's your favorite BET Uncut video? Just name it.
That one right there.
Till Drill.
The light-skinned dude with the afro that said, white girls. I knew you wanted that one, Dukes.
Woo! It's
What
part of
What
the joke,
about,
man.
the girl song that said, "Let me smell your D"? Yeah, he supposedly went out cheating on her and came home, and she's like, "Let me smell your."
Yeah,
I don't remember
yeah.
that one. Oh, I don't remember that one. Though. I think
Yeah,
I turned the
that
channel
one,
when that one came on.
I tell you what, that one and but man, funniest thing in the world, man. You remember Matt McGandy from used to hoop at Auburn?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Mobile, from
name.
LaFleur, right? Man,
Yeah.
Matt about 6'7", 6'8". And man, he used to this
He
is
was
back when
6'9".
Halo came up. Nah, bro. He came into the room singing "I Ain't Got No Panties On" when he won the game.
I remember that one.
You remember that song?
I ain't got no
I ain't got
panties
no
on.
panties
Ain't got no
on.
panties. I ain't got no
Uncut
panties
was
on.
wild,
That was
bro.
a dance
Right
flow.
after
That was
Uncut,
Sexy Red before Sexy Red right there, though. That was
right
an
after Uncut, the preacher man would come on there hollering.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Shout out to Larry Williams. No, it don't
BT
smell like
Wild.
pennies. It tastes like pennies. It smells like inner tube out.
Yeah.
Go
They said,
listen
what's
to
going on
the
with
guy
this
from inner tube. Then come back.
Mr. Big. Take it to trial.
Started selling back in 1986.
All right, man, let's go, man, before we get put out, man. Y'all got to, because we need the channel to be up and live tomorrow when y'all go on live for sure. And you tell me tomorrow night, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to get to that, but everybody want to know what the bank smell like.
You the one over there smelling it.
It's just a bank. It's just a bank. Everybody got to put their money somewhere.
You was looking at that like it was about to come alive. Salty Vet said, if you've never heard of Nelly Tip Drill, go look it up. You are welcome. Dang, that lets you know how old some people are up in this thing. It's how young some people are. Y'all never, okay. Anyways, thank y'all for coming out. Thank you guys for joining us on this morning run. Hope you got a great workout today. Got your sweat on and things of that nature. Y'all make sure y'all go eat well, say your prayers, get some exercise in once again, and have a great rest of your day. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for more content right here on the Pregame Network. Uncle Neely, Big Dog Chico, and Dukes.
Two live shows tomorrow. 2 live shows.
2 live shows.
2 live crew today.
Shout out to Uncle Luke in this Luther Campbell Way in his hometown of Miami, named after him. That's a great accomplishment for the legendary Luther Campbell. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Repent. Amen. Thank you, son.
If y'all want to go back and watch this episode, all you got to do is rewind it, click play, let that thing run, and also check out the playlist of the morning run. Also, run those numbers up, run those likes up, and we appreciate you guys for coming out. God bless you. Have a great day. Cinco de Mayo. We're gonna be up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah.